inside.
Better than the one I had in Ceduna.
It's really cool. It's going to dry quickly today because of the wind.
Alright, it's not a very nice Australia day here in Ceduna, but we're out and about. This is the Ceduna jetty.
This is always my dilemma. I can't stand fishing in this wind.
No.
Like, it's just too uncomfortable.
Oh, big one!
Look at that. Well done.
Good work.
Where in the hell did you get
So this is new at Ceduna.
Oh, the platform.
Yeah, the new swimming platform, this green one here. The walkway was always there, but they've just refurbished the new platform. And there's some keen swimmers out there today. Over there, that's where we were last night at 7 Yard. There where those salt mines are. People fishing down the end.
Alright, time to head back in. Probably good beer drinking weather. So anything to do with, if you need something for your caravan, mate, they've got it in there. There's Anderson plugs, there's jockey wheels, there's the works.
Yetis.
Yeah, there's all fittings for your water tanks, everything.
Over there in the corner is the Ceduna meat service. That's where we got our meat from yesterday. And the Ceduna bakery, we had a nice hot chocolate and latte there. You got the chemist, so there's everything you need here.
Yeah. The staff are so nice as well. very friendly. That camping store is super helpful.
Yeah. And just to the left here is Foodland, which we've got to get a couple of nice things to go with our steak for tomorrow night.
And pretty well priced. Well, I'm starting to notice a common theme here. It is Australia Day, January 26th, public holiday, and Laura has gone into here, so which is the Ceduna hospital. So over the last couple of days she's been feeling lots of aches and pains in her body. Has had a really sore throat and has actually been sleeping a fair bit. So we've been in Ceduna for about 3 days now, and I said before we hit the Nullarbor, we really should get you checked up just to make sure that it's nothing too serious. It might be her tonsils or something, don't know, but she's in there at the moment in the hospital. Meantime, I'm just in here smacking down a packet of burger rings. Oh yeah. Not to mention she's a party pack. Anyway, there you go, Ceduna District Health Services. Anyway, hopefully Laura's not in there for too long. She might end up getting some antibiotics or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, she hasn't been well over the last couple of days, so poor thing. She's off tour at the moment, and I'm on tour, so I need her back on board. Come on, darling, leave. What's the verdict?
So,
oh man, down. You've got tablets.
lucky I got that guava cruiser into me.
Why?
Because I'm going to be on water and tea for the next 10 days.
OMG.
As Dr. Google suspected, I've got tonsillitis.
Oh no.
Both my tonsils are severely inflamed and got pus on them.
Oh.
That's how I knew.
Poor thing.
I looked in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to talk to you properly today. Like, it's been hard to talk, and I said, I reckon I've got...
Which has been a bit of a blessing, let's be honest.
Shut up. I thought I had glandular fever because I sweated all night last night.
Yeah.
And then I was struggling to talk today and even to drink that drink. So I looked in the mirror, and when you went to Foodland, I was like, and this one is bad.
Really? Can you catch it?
Don't show the camera, but look.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
You can see the big lump with the white on both sides.
Poor thing.
So anyway, the chemist is closed, so they only gave me 4 antibiotics. I have to take one every 6 hours, plus paracetamol. Go to the chemist tomorrow at 9 AM and get antibiotics. And then he's like, and then over the 10 days your wee will start to smell I'm like, what? Gets from the medication.
Well, that's lucky because you just bought asparagus too, so you'd be thinking, what, this asparagus is strong. Oh God, we're having a bit of bad luck with this, you know, public holidays and hospital situation. Man down. I do recall when I was man down, had the drone smash me in the face, probably nearly died, like very close. Next minute, she had me out there changing tyres, flat tyres, and then four-wheel driving down hills. So.
Did you get your crab net?
No. I got some burger rings though.
Smash those. Alright, take me home.
I'm going crabbing. Well, it's a public holiday here today, and I've needed to get one of those little bait boxes, the netted bait boxes. I can't get anything, so I had to improvise. So you know what I'm using? The old tent bag. I just put a couple of little slits in there. Look, let's be fair, the crabs are probably going to chew the ring out of it, but I'm going to give it a go. It's going off down at the jetty at the moment, so I have to catch something. There's just no excuses this time. The other thing, I've got no fish because I haven't caught any fish to use as bait. So I have to use the remainder of Harrison's squid that he caught the other day. I'm just going to put that in each bag and just hope for the best. Alright, let's rig it up. Alright, Laura's tucked away in bed with her tonsillitis. I think she's having one of those hydrolytes, so they're good to take on tour, the hydrolytes. I'm off crabbing. Feels like I'm taking a bloody stick to a gunfight, to be fair, because I don't have the proper bait. I don't have the proper bait bag. I'm going to look like a bit of a muppet out there. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. You've just got to keep chipping away. Forgot to mention that because the jetty's so high up, didn't have enough rope. So I've had to use the old dog chain. That's innovation, baby. That's innovation. All right, let's get it in the water. Best part about this, don't even have to tie your rope up. Bloody beauty, Tex. Alright, now let's play the waiting game. Seal come out of nowhere. This is the luck of fishing, I tell you. Like, it's either dolphins or seals. Two combinations you don't want when you're trying to fish. There's kids young as, I reckon, 8 catching crabs down here. Can you believe it? What am I doing? Look at that. You are a legend. Young fellas just teaching me a lesson, giving me some shark to put in my bag. Now we're in business. Thanks, bud. What a champion. He's on! Are they? Is there any size or you?
11 centimeters. You're not gonna measure it.
No.
Here.
I'm a bit of a rookie when it comes to crabbing. Apparently you got to be a size. These kids are legends. Well, obviously that bait bag worked. Now we're cooking. He's a decent size too. Good size bluey.
Wait, do you have one of these measures? Like you were asked?
Oh, it's alright. I reckon I can measure from the one you've measured. So anything no bigger than that, oh, it should be right, shouldn't I? Thanks, boys. This is not a bit. This is a good size.
Yeah, that's a wait, let's just check. Blue crab. Did you know because you saw the GoPro?
No, I'm just filming it for our show. That's it. Just about to bag out. I'm home. How are my girls? A great white hunter. Dude.
Really to see you.
Yeah. Daddy's
home.
home.
Daddy's home.
You want to come and have a look at the crabs? Coco's going to love this.
Holy shit. What the hell are we going to do with all that?
We're going to eat them, babe.
Oh, lucky I got tonsillitis.
Bagged out.
Did you?
I might have had a little help from a couple of 10-year-old kids,
Yeah.
but let's just say I bagged out.
What's the limit? Yeah.
20. That's crabbing, baby. That's crabbing.
Wowee. My goodness.
Have a look at this. This is just stunning.
And it's not even windy.
No, it's beautiful.
How lucky are we? So that's actually the campground up there. So everyone's up there and we've come along the track and found this little spot. Oh, be careful please. Oh, how beautiful. Oh my god, dolphins!
Oh. Alright, drone's got to come out. The blue swimmers I caught the other day, you can't take crustaceans into Western Australia under their quarantine laws, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to eat them here. Bit of reef and beef, or surf and turf, whatever you want to call it. Got the pot boiling away. Straight in there. Pot's a bit small, but that's all we've got to work with. She'll cook. Flip him over. Probably a bigger pot would have been ideal, but you got to work with what you got. I put them in the fry pan the other night. They work quite well. There's some nice sized blue swimmers here. It's the first time I'd ever eaten them. And I can tell you what, they are delicious. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll put it in a bit of a salad tonight and we'll have it with the beef that Laura got from the local butcher in Ceduna. And as you can see, I still don't have a beer in my hand because I've got to put them in the fridge. So I've got one in the freezer and I've put that, and I've showed you that little trick before where you put a bit of paper towel, wet the paper towel, wrap it around the stubby and put it in the freezer. So another 5 minutes and I'll be into it. The crabs are done. Laura picked up this particular meat from the Ceduna butchers and it's called skirt. It's a bit of an unsung hero of the meat family, and it's this particular piece has been hung for 2 weeks, and I've just seasoned one side with salt and a bit of oil. They usually use it in Malaysian satays and Vietnamese satays, yeah? Singapore satays. So this is just going to be Mickey Mouse. We'll just put a bit of oil there. So it probably needs more salt. Look at that. You want a steaming hot barbecue, as you can see. And we're going to seal either side, and we're going to have medium rare in the middle. Now, it's just the guys at Ceduna Meats gave Laura, because he was saying to Laura that his mum watches Journey Unknown, so he's given her a couple of stubby holders. And I was just reading the back, and I thought, oh, actually, it's probably a bit similar to me. Hashtag well bred. Well, we all know King Billy, so he's a good breeder in his own right. I don't know about the second one. The third one, he's definitely well fed. And I'll tell you what, he's well aged. How good's that?
Yeah, they're a good bunch of guys in there. We actually saw them this morning as we were leaving Ceduna and had a chat to them.
Yeah, nice bloke.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what your names are, but well done, guys. Can't wait to eat this.
Oh yeah, I've got to get some salt. There you go. Reef and beef. Well, Laura's just going to beef. But that looks pretty nice. Happy with that?
We've done a good job. Thank you to Dad for recommending that recipe.
Yeah, well done, Roger.
The meat.
Come through with the goods.
Yeah.
So that's what Laura went and asked the butcher at Ceduna what type of cut it was, and here we are. So we've just come inside because there's plenty of blowflies about, isn't there?
Oh, it's hectic.
The blowies are just bad, but I'll give you one tip. It hasn't ruined the evening, because have a look at our view.
So under here we've just got some asparagus, and then I've just done a salad, so tomato, red onion and apple cucumber, and then the meat on top. You've got the same but with your crab slaw.
Oh yeah, the crab.
Crab salad.
Give it a
Don't
go.
worry about the crab, darling, just eat the skirt.
Yeah.
Good choice.
It's very tasty. Isn't
Yeah.
It?
Well, it feels a bit more like Australia Day today than
yeah.
yesterday, so.
Exactly.
Well,
you're feeling a bit better.
Yeah.
I can tell. She's a bit more up and about. She hasn't been on tour for a while.
No, I haven't.
So I had to carry the ship.
Anyway, I'm trying to edit our next video to come out Monday night, so after we eat this I'll continue with that, and then we'll be sitting out there watching the sun go down.
Hang on, let's try the crab. It's better than the meat.
Surf and turf. The surf wins.
Oh.
Alright. We'll see you tomorrow. So good night, Coos. Good night, Coos. Coosy.
Can't get enough of that. That's almost like one of the great wonders of the world, but I mean, we know why it's happened, but that's happened over hundreds of thousands of years, I think. Just that corrosion over time.
So we've got David Attenborough over here.
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to give a bit of an insight into how beautiful this place is. Have a look at it. One of my top favourite places I've ever been to.
Yeah. We'll definitely come back. I would have loved to have stayed for one more day, one more night. Just to sit here and just look at the ocean. I could do that all day, but unfortunately we have to hightail it to Esperance. And that's just because we've got family flying in. So
yeah, so we've coordinated this.
Yeah.
Hence why we're up here so fast, and people are probably wondering why you're travelling
moving so
quick.
fast, yeah.
But that's
There's
all right.
reasons.
We've got to tick a few boxes, and then we can slow down a little bit.
So it's all very confusing. What's your time?
We've got we're on different times here. Mine's saying 8 o'clock. Yours is saying
5:30.
5:30.
So mine's picking up Perth time, and yours is still on Ceduna time.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So either way, we're up at the Cracker Dacker.
Yeah. There's no point hanging around because we've just got no water. Look at my drink bottle. That's it. I can't take a tablet with that. So we need to go and get water straight away.
Yeah, we'll get this water situation sorted out.
Yeah.
Water, fuel, back on the road. We've got a long day today, so
yeah. It's 10 hours to Esperance, so we could do it. Or we could do 5 and stay somewhere and then do 5 tomorrow. But I'd rather have a shorter day tomorrow and just chill at the caravan park.
Yeah, we'll see how we're travelling.
Yeah, we've got easterlies today, so we'll get a nice long push along the Nullarbor.
We'll see. All right, guys, we'll check in later. It's been a long day. We're 50 kilometres out of Norseman, and it's been pretty full on, hasn't it?
It's been a massive day.
So it's 6:41 at the moment.
We've gone through 2 different time zones, so not just coming out of SA, we've gone through Eucla's time zone and Border Village's time zone, and now Perth's time zone. And
it's crazy. So we left South Australian time at around 8 a.m. this morning. It's now 6:41 Western Australian time.
We've driven so many hours, we've stopped at so many stops, and the girl's been a trooper as well. She's
yeah, it's been a pretty hot day too.
Yeah.
And then we're fortunate enough to be able to drive directly into this. Highly not advised to do that.
Yeah.
Driving in dust is not the smartest thing to do, because there's cows, camels, there's trucks, but we've rested up really well, so we're still capable of driving. Just drive within your means. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if you don't have to push through sunset, then weeks in, we're here at Norseman. Had a massive drive yesterday. Thankfully we did, because we've just punched out some Ks to get closer to Esperance, so it's going to be pretty cool. Last night we stayed at this RV park, so it's a self-contained, carry your grey water, all that sort of stuff, but we did notice there's rooftop tents and
see, they got a bucket under their caravan.
Camper vans, yeah, and it's strictly like, I don't know why, because it's just a dirt patch, but it's strictly hold your grey water and stuff like that. So, and they come and enforce it apparently. But anyway, we're going to punch on today to Esperance, and we have Laura's sister turning up today, so that'll be exciting to get someone else on tour.
Someone else to look after Coco.
Yeah. And the weather's looking pretty good. It's looking, it's not windy at all, so I'm not sure what the top temperature is going to be, but we're just looking forward to just stopping for a few days.
Oh my god, yeah. We've got a week in Esperance.
We have been punching out some Ks, like we said earlier. We've done it quickly because we need to meet people at certain places. Otherwise, if you're going to do the Nullarbor, do yourself a favour and just stop off a lot of places on the South Australian side, because the Western Australian side you've got a long haul. There's not much to see or do, and there's just roadhouses to sort of bunker at if you need to. Anyway, we'll catch you shortly, probably in an hour or so. It's only an hour at Esperance, isn't it? 2 hours.
Just taking my morning pills.
Laura's still getting over this litis.
I still got to have the four antibiotics a day.
All right, let's go and get a coffee.
Give it to Dad. Where's Dad? Q? Where's Dad? Get him! Where's Dad? Get him! Yes, you're gonna interrupt my reading time. Quick, drop it. Drop it. 1, 2. Good girl.
Well, if you didn't see the carousel, you'd probably mistake this. To be at some sort of, function centre or something like that. Here we are.
Okay, so it is 9:05 and we're at Esperance Airport and we are waiting for my sister to arrive. Her plane was actually an hour and 20 minutes late. She was supposed to land at 8 o'clock tonight, so it got delayed from Perth. If I look on Flight Radar, arrives in 8 minutes. How exciting! Another one on tour. So if you want to fly to Esperance all fly from Esperance to Perth. It is regional express, so Rex, and Troy's actually flown them a bit. He flew from Melbourne to Merimbula with Rex, and he flew from Ceduna to Adelaide with Rex. So we highly recommend them because they're a bloody good airline, and everything's included. There's none of these add-on crap. But yeah, there's no one here. Yay!
What's up? How are you? You better go and see your niece.
Does she know I'm coming? No, she doesn't. She's got no idea. Come on, come run this way. Hey, sweetheart, you're tired. You're tired, darling. There's someone here to see you.
Come on.
You want to see who it is?
Who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
Who is there? Hello. Someone from Paddington.
How excited is she?
Hi. No, you've been across the Nullarbor.
Look who's here.
I haven't even been across the Nullarbor. Hey.
Oh my god, she's going off.
Isn't that a surprise?
Look out.
Surprise.
Auntie Del.
Yes, it's her.
Auntie Del's here. Oh, she's not going to sleep tonight.
You can sleep with me, that's okay. We can have